Howdy everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of In the Kitchen with Vincent. And y'all, I got something very good for you. I went and made a special run to Walmart, y'all, and you know what I had to pick up. I had to pick up Aunt Tabitha brown seasonings, y'all. I'm about to be cooking with these. Y'all, they smell so good. I already made one recipe, but I shared that with you. But I'm gonna get into my celebration baked chicken. And Aunt Tab, it's about to be very good.
Very good.
I know you're vegan, but today we gotta make a little hen bird, a little yard bird for you, okay? So we're gonna make some chicken leg quarters. We're gonna do some good old Mississippi boiled corn, and we're gonna do some string beans and potatoes the good old Southern way. So sit back and relax and get ready for this home cooking right here in the kitchen with Vincent. Alrighty, y'all, so let's get the thing that's going to take the longest in the kitchen to cook started, our baked chicken. So, y'all, I just have my 4 leg quarters cleaned and put in a bowl, y'all, and I have my Aunt Tabitha brown seasonings. And what I'm going to do first, I'm going to just hit my leg quarters with some olive oil. You just want to give it about a tablespoon or 2 just to make sure it coats well so that it can really have those seasonings stick on it. Just get your hands in there and give it a good little mix, just to make sure you're covering and coating those chicken leg quarters. Awesome. And once you get those all good and coated, you can start taking your seasonings and seasoning your chicken. And I'm going to start just with a light bit of Tony's Creole seasoning, and that's just to give it a light little Creole kick, and you just want to make sure that that's good and coated. This ain't a cute process, y'all. We cooking some good celebration baked chicken, so you want to really massage those seasonings down to that meat and make sure you lift that skin and get that seasoning under there as well. Alrighty, that Tony's starting to look good on that chicken. So now we're gonna pull out that Tabitha Brown very good garlic seasoning, and we're just gonna hit that. Oh, let me, of course, let's try to open it, okay? You saw it here first, folks. It's real. All right, you're just gonna hit that with some garlic seasoning. Nice. Alrighty, then I'm gonna hit it with some of that like sweet, like smoky. Oh yeah, that smells good, y'all. And then we're gonna hit it with some roasted garlic seasoning. Alrighty, and then you just give that a hand mix. Alrighty, and the last thing we're going to add in is our Lipton onion soup mix and just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. So I'm just going to take this bag of Lipton onion soup mix, and you're only going to use half the bag to start. So you're just going to take half of that and just put it right over the top there, and then take the Worcestershire sauce, and it's really to your own preference. I'm probably going to add about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons in there because I really like the flavor. And then you're just going to give that a mix. Good to go. Alrighty, y'all, so our chicken legs are our leg quarters are all good and seasoned up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take a 1/4 of a stick of butter. I've already broken them up in just to little thin slices, and I'm going to line my baking sheet just with about 4 to 6 pieces of butter, just spread out. And from there, you take your leg quarters and you just lay them out, lay them over your butter. And then, once you get your leg quarters all into your baking dish, I add my holy trinity. So if you're from the South, you know the trinity is good old celery, bell peppers, and onions. So I'm going to take my good old celery and I'm going to sprinkle it all over my chicken. All over edges and corners. Make sure you cover it all. Then I'm going to take my bell pepper and do the same. Plenty of vegetables, y'all. They're going to cook down and it makes it smell so good and gives it so much flavor. And then we're going to add in our onions last. Y'all, my grandmother used to have the kitchen just lit up with the smell of this baked chicken. So if you want your house smelling like good old Southern cooking, you want to make this chicken for your family. Alrighty, and y'all, you remember how I told you to save that bag of Lipton onion soup mix? So that last half of my seasoning, I'm just going to sprinkle over the top of this chicken. Make sure you hit the edges and corners. Awesome. And once that full bag is gone, I want all of it, y'all, because it tastes so good. Awesome. I hit it with just a little dash of Worcestershire sauce, because the flavor, y'all, because if it ain't got no seasoning, it ain't got no flavor. And if it ain't got no flavor, it ain't there. So we got to make sure we hit that, y'all. And then I just lined my baking dish with just a little bit of, not apple cider vinegar, a little bit of chicken stock, y'all. We lined it with chicken stock, just about a quarter of a bottle, just to give it some liquid, because you have to remember that your leg quarters are actually going to release a lot of juices as it cooks, and I'm going to cover it in aluminum foil so it can really trap all those juices in. And now I'm just going to take the rest of my half of a stick of butter, and I'm just going to put that butter right on top of that chicken. Just want to spread it out nice and evenly over your chicken. It's going to melt down and give it that crispy, delicious, flavorful crust that you want. And then you're going to end up with something like this. And I'm going to cover this with some aluminum foil, put it in my oven, and I'm going to cook it in the oven for around 45 minutes to an hour with the aluminum foil. And once it hits around the 45 minutes to an hour mark, I will uncover it and let it cook in the oven for another 20 minutes or so to get that crisp outside crust. So I'm going to let you see what it looks like around the 45 minutes to hour mark, but I'm going to wrap this up in aluminum foil and get it in the oven. Alrighty, y'all, so our baked chicken has been in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour, so now I'm going to open it up, give it an uncover, let you see what it's looking like, and then we're going to let it cook in the oven for another 30 minutes uncovered. Let's see. Oh, it smells good. Goodness gracious. Alrighty, let's pull that aluminum foil. Oh, look at that. And from this moment, I'm just going to take a little spoon, and we're just going to make sure that we baste and cover that chicken with that sauce. Smells good. Just cover it with that liquid, y'all. Cover it and baste it good. Smells good. Looking good. It's going to be tender and flavorful. Awesome. And once you get all that juice covering your chicken, you're just going to close it back up. And we're going to cook it for another 30 minutes or so. But let's get started on those delicious sopping sides.
Rolling.
Alrighty, y'all. So I got 3 ears of corn that I broke in half and got some boiling water going. So I'm going to drop my ears of corn in there. And I got my cast iron heating up right now. So I'm just going to open that lid and drop that corn into that boiling water. And I always drop it away from me so it doesn't splash up and burn me. Just a little tip in the kitchen. Always drop it away from you. Then I'm going to cover that. And we're going to cook that for about 10 minutes or so until it's done. But my cast iron is just about hot enough. I can feel that heat coming off of it. So I'm going to start off with a bottle of chicken stock. I'm going to use about half of this bottle. Oh yeah, it's hot. Alrighty. Use about half of that bottle of chicken stock. And then I'm going to drop in 2 diced down tomatoes. So I diced, not tomatoes, potatoes, the pea tomato, the potato, okay? So I minced down my potatoes. They're pretty small so that they can cook pretty quickly. And I'm just going to toss them into the cast iron. And I'm also just going to season my stock from this point. So I'm going to drop some Tonys in there, and it's just to your preference. I'm going to hit it with some black pepper. Also going to hit it with some roasted garlic seasoning. Y'all, I love the roasted garlic seasoning. It's a little extra punch that garlic seasoning, that garlic powder doesn't give you. So try it out. A little dash of that. And then you know I got to hit it with that chicken bouillon, okay? Just a little bit of chicken bouillon. And we're going to let that get up to a boil, and we're going to get those seasonings mixed in. And once we get that up to a boil, we're going to add in our onions and our string beans. But we'll let you see that when we get there. Alrighty, good folks, so you can see our potatoes are looking good. So I'm going to take just about a tablespoon of butter or so and just drop it in that pot. And then I have my minced up onion here, and I'm just going to drop that into it. Then I have my beautiful, beautiful string beans that are so beautifully chopped up. Let me move my seasonings. But my beautiful string beans, and I'm just going to toss them into my cast iron as well. Then I'm going to give that a mix and let that simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes or so. I want to make sure that my string beans are nice and tender but not overcooked. So we're going to let that simmer, and when they're ready, I'm going to let you get a look-see. Oh my goodness, y'all, these string beans look so good, y'all. It's bringing home all those Rose Caldwell kitchen memories. Like my grandma used to make a meal like this all the time, and it's just bringing back all the memories. It look good, smell good. Y'all just wait till y'all see this chicken, because it got my kitchen smelling right. Grandma Rose, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for this. Y'all, this is about to be amazing. We're about to plate up this food and let you get a closer bite into what we made in the kitchen today. Thank you, Lord, for another week. His grace and mercy brought us through. Amen. Ready? Alrighty, y'all. So the food is finally done. And y'all, you know I normally go and eat my sides first, but Tabitha Brown, we got to take a moment to acknowledge your seasonings and all the amazing work and ministry work that you've been doing, and we say we love you very, very much. All right, so we're gonna try the chicken leg quarters first. We just dig in. Oh, look how tender that is, y'all. Oh my goodness, yes indeed. All right, let's dig into it. Get some of that skin. Ooh, it's so hot, y'all. I don't want to burn myself. It smells so good. Okay, okay. Gotta try it. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I almost don't want to sit here and do this talking thing with y'all, because I just want to eat this chicken because it's so good. This chicken is normally good without the Tabitha Brown seasoning, but I will tell you, this is very, very nice. Very, very nice what you did. I see what you did there, Tabitha Brown. You gave us a little southern twang that I see it and I love it, and it tastes delicious. Okay, I just want to eat this chicken, y'all, but I'm going to try the string beans just so we can get through this testing with a little potato. Make sure I get all of it in one bite. Y'all, ain't a miss yet. These potatoes are just tender enough, and you still got some crunch on the string bean. It's fresh, but all those spices and seasonings, it's so good. And you know I love me some corn. I'm sure this is gonna be good too. It's sweet, y'all. It's some good sweet corn, y'all. Oh my goodness. This is just a 10 out of 10. And it's healthy, y'all. Can you imagine we're not like clogging your arteries this week? But y'all, thank you for tuning in for another episode of In the Kitchen with Vincent. I really hope that you take the time to make this one for your family. And also, go out and support our Black-owned businesses. Go give Tabitha Brown some love, because this her seasonings that are on the market are amazing. So give her a try. And y'all, thank you. Have a blessed week, and we'll see you next time.